Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Vivek Learns. In the last video we had solved a problem where we had done the addition of two numbers which are in any given base. Like this was the problem any base addition. So in this video we will continue solving the level 1 of pep coding for the function and arrays module, and the next question that we have is any base subtraction. So here what we have is we are given two numbers n1 and n2 of base b, and we have to subtract those two numbers, right? You are required to subtract n1 from n2. Mm, So let's consider an example like 8, like the base is 8, so it's an octal numbers. So we have 1 and 100, which will give us 77 as the output. So how does this work? So we have 100 here, and then we have 1 here, and we have to subtract them. So what we do is we carry forward here. So we have this as -1. Yeah, first, right? Like the 10th place is -1 now. We have this in this manner. And this will becomes 7 times plus 7, right? Because plus, not 7, plus, what will it become? So once we have this, the number becomes 10, right? So it should become a plus 8, correct? So this number is, so the number in the units place is 7 times or 8 times, right? So 8 will be added here. So if it was 9, yeah. So we'll have 8 added here, and then we can subtract, which is 7. Then we can have a carryover here because we cannot have -1, right? And we have the carryover as 7 here. That's how we get the answer. That's how we got the expected. But like this 7 is -1 plus 8. So let's try to code in that part. So we'll copy this base class that we have for addition, and we'll try to modify it. Any base subtraction, let's see. Base subtraction, right? So we have two numbers. First we take the base, then we take first number, then second number, and we have to perform num2 minus num1, right? And we have, let's say, sub, and we have also a variable called count. While count carry forward is not equals to 0, so this condition will remain same, right? And we have, if number is not equals to 0, then we get the first digit, so that will also remain same. And num2 is not equals to 0, so we get the digits of both the numbers, right? And then what we do is we apply some logic here, right? So this logic will change. So we get the two digits if d2 is greater than d1. Then we perform some logic. So if d2 is greater than d1, then what do? Then we have the subtraction. Then we have, let's say, int, let's call this sub result, and this variable as sub. Okay, so sub will be d2 and as d1 plus carry forward. Then carry forward will become 0. Right. Otherwise, what happens is sub will be d2. So what will happen if d1 is greater? d2 plus base minus d1 plus carry forward, right? In this case, we'll have carry forward is equals to -1, correct? Yeah. So if d2 is small, then we add base to it, correct? And then we subtract. So let me have this in brackets just so you understand that this operation is us adding the base, right? And we'll print the sub result. So once we get the sub, what do we have to do? What is it complaining? Yeah, so we'll have the sub, then we'll have to give sub result, right? Plus sub times int math dot power of 10 to the power count plus plus something like this, right? It's int here. So I think this logic will work. Let's try to run this once. Let's try for bit is first number is 1, right, and 100. We get the result of 77. Let's try a simple example for base 10, and let's try to subtract 99, or let's try to subtract 111 from 99. And we are running into some issues here. So let's try again. 10. Then we have first number which should be smaller, right? My bad. So the first number is smaller. Then we get the second number. Yeah. So I think this works, right? So the only thing that we need to be careful of is the first number should be smaller and the second, because we are doing num2 minus num1. So this is how we solved the any base subtraction video. So this was all for this video. So see you guys in the next one. Thank you.